one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you.
Jackie Robinson hit that ball. It went zooming across the left field wall. Yeah, boy.
Yes, Jackie hit that ball.
Skunk his bat, the crowd went wild because he knocked that ball a solid mile. Yeah, boy.
Yes, Jackie hit that ball. Satchel Paige is mellow, so is Campanello, Newcomb and Dobie too. But it's a natural fact, when Jackie comes to bat, the other team is through.
Did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? Did he hit it? Yes, and that ain't all. He's no home.
Yes, Jackie's real gone.
Jackie Robinson hit that ball. Did he hit it? Yes, and that ain't all. He's no home.
Yes, Jackie's real gone. Jackie is a real gone guy.
Robinson. I play shortstop for the Dodgers.
Hi, that was a very nice game. I'm Eartha.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Jackie Robinson was born on January 31st, 1919, into a family of sharecroppers on a plantation in Georgia. Shortly after his birth, his family moved and settled in Pasadena, California. He later attended UCLA, where he played baseball, basketball, football, and track and field. In 1941, he left college due to financial hardship, where he then moved to Honolulu, Hawaii, to play football for the semi-professional Honolulu Bears. In 1945, Robinson signed a contract to play for the Kansas City Monarchs to play shortstop and eventually was placed in the Negro League All-Star Game that year. A year later, Robinson married his college sweetheart, Rachel Islam. They had their first son, Jackie Robinson Jr., that November. The Robinsons had two more children, a daughter, Sharon, and another son, David. Robinson played minor league baseball for the all-white minor league baseball team, the Montreal Royals, in 1946. On April 15, 1947, he made his Major League Baseball debut at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn, New York, becoming the first African-American baseball player in Major League history. Later that year, he won Rookie of the Year in 1947 with a batting average of .297, 175 hits, 12 home runs, and 48 runs batted in. He was also a six-time All-Star between the years 1949 to 1954. The National League's Most Valuable Player award went to Robinson in 1949 after his first appearance in the MLB All-Star Game. Robinson played in 6 World Series, but only won one in 1955 against the New York Yankees. At 37, Robinson retired from Major League Baseball and the Brooklyn Dodgers due to diabetes. From 1957 to 1964, Jackie Robinson served as the Vice President of Personnel for Choke Full of Nuts. He was the first African-American Vice President of a major American corporation. Jackie Robinson also became the first African-American inducted into the Cooperstown Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. In 1972, the Dodgers retired Jackie Robinson's uniform number at 42. Later that year, Robinson died of a heart attack on October 24th in Stamford, Connecticut at age 53. On March 26, 1984, President Ronald Reagan awarded Jackie Robinson with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest award given to a civilian for the contributions to world peace and culture. In 1997, Robinson's number became the first and only number to be retired throughout Major League Baseball. April 15, 2004 became known as Jackie Robinson Day, and all uniformed players in the Major League were required to wear number 42 on their jerseys to honor Robinson's memory and legacy to the sport.
Eartha Kitt, born in South Carolina, January 17, 1927, died December 25, 2008, in Winston, Connecticut. She was half black and white. From the age of 8, she grew up with relatives in a diverse section of Harlem, New York City. At the age of 16, she joined Katherine Dunham's dance troupe. At 16, she also toured the U.S., Mexico, South America, and Europe. When her group returned to the U.S., she decided to stay in Paris. While in Paris, she won immediate popularity as a nightclub singer. She made her debut as Helen of Troy in The Time Runs. She also made her debut in Orson Welles' adaptation of Faust in 1950. She also appeared in the Broadway revue Leonard Stillman's New Face of 1952. Her success continued in nightclubs. She made TV appearances in shows such as Catwoman in the 1960s Batman. Her career started to decline in the 1950s. Kitt made a comeback in a musical called Timbuktu and was also an activist and comedian.
Hello, Eartha Kitt and Jackie Robinson. I'm here to interview you for your piece in Ebony magazine about your accomplishments on African American civil rights. Jackie, with the Rookie of the Year season, how did it set your pace as the first African American Major League Baseball player?
Receiving the Rookie of the Year award helped me prove to those who did not believe in me and my brothers that African Americans can compete in the same level and deserve the same respect as the rest. I was finally able to show the world all of the hard work and dedication I put into becoming one of the best ball players in the world.
Now, Eartha, we know about you as Catwoman in the amazing film Batman, but can you tell us a little more about your childhood?
As you may know, I was born in South Carolina and I had a very difficult childhood. My mother abandoned me and I was left in the care of my relatives who mistreated me. I was often picked on and teased for being mixed. My father was white and my mother was black. My mother later married a white man and he wanted nothing to do with the mixed child, so I was left off to live with my family in Harlem, New York.
With 6 World Series appearances and only 1 win against the Yankees in 1955, how has it impacted you as a player?
Above anything else, I hate to lose. I played the games to the best of my ability, and in the end, they played a better ball game. I will never stop trying to improve my game and make an impact on the sport of baseball.
What do you both plan to do after your current professions?
I was actually offered and am considering becoming the Vice President of Personnel for Choke Full of Nuts Coffee if my diabetes does not improve. I would become the first African American Vice President of a major American corporation. In addition, becoming the first black television analyst for Major League Baseball would be an incredible honor.
In the future, I would like to continue my activism for juvenile delinquency and the effects of the war on young people in America. The Vietnam War is causing American youth to rebel in the cities. Growing up in ghettos of Harlem, I can speak on this firsthand.
What do you both believe your biggest accomplishments in life are?
Personally, becoming an outspoken opponent of racial discrimination and working towards an America where all citizens are treated as first-class citizens. I urge my fellow ball players and fans to join me in the fight for equality.
I would say my biggest accomplishment so far is making my breakthrough role on Broadway. If it were not for that opportunity, I would not be here right now.
Thank you both so much for your time and the work you have done. I hope to be able to interview you in the future. Best of luck to you two.
C'est si bon de patiner pour nous, bras dessous, en chantant des chansons. C'est si bon de se dire des mots doux, de petits riens de tout, mais qui en disent en langue, en voyant notre mine passants dans la rue nous envient.